How you doing? How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
88.5 FM. Joe Walsh here. I'm pretty sure it's Saturday again. My guest this week is Roy III, who is Roy Orbison III. He's 4. Pretty amazing kid. There's a link on the 88.5 website where you can watch a video of he and I playing Rocky Mountain Way. He knows the words better than I do. He's my guest. Also, the Ask Joe email site is up on the 88.5 website where listeners can write in and ask questions. And we'll have 4 questions and 4 answers by me. And that's what we're doing this week. We'll get started. Here's some music. 88.5 FM, Joe Walsh. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. Hey, how you doing? I don't know what happened, but it's Saturday again. Welcome to the show, 88.5 FM. 88.5 FM. Part of the plan, that's Dan Fogelberg off the Souvenirs album, which I produced. I got some stories about that I'll tell you sometime. We'll be back after this. It's called Waffle Stomp. I wrote that for Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which we talked about last week in the interview with Cameron Crowe. That song's about people complaining that they have nothing to do, which I thought might be relevant to all of us in these troubling times. So I hope that helped. That's all stuff you can do if you don't have anything to do. AC/DC, Dirty Deeds. I think AC/DC should get a Grammy for the loudest band ever. And I mean that as a compliment. True Lies, Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Kenny used to open for the Eagles when he was like 16, and I've known him since then. He's a highly, highly underrated blues guitarist at this point, and a really good guy. Short People, Randy Newman. That's for my manager, Irving Azoff, and the indescribable Cyndi Lauper with Time After Time. That's it for hour 1, and I'll be back with an interview with my buddy Roy III. 88.5 FM. This week's interview is Roy III, Roy Orbison III, who is my godson. And here it is. Well, how are you?
Good.
You're good? That's great. Now, I wanted to ask you some questions. Would that be okay?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, how old are you?
4.
Okay, can you hold up how many fingers that is?
4.
All right. Good. And now, you're Roy III, right?
Yes.
And why did they call you Roy III? Papa Roy was Roy 1?
Yes.
Who's Roy 2?
My dad.
Aha! So you're Roy III. Is that okay if you're Roy III?
Yes.
I think that's a great thing. Now, what kind of guitar do you have? Are you left-handed?
Yes, I'm a lefty.
You're a lefty. Holy smokes. What is your favorite song?
Rocky Mountain Way.
Rocky Mountain Way, really? That's one of my songs. Do you know the words?
Yes.
Wow. That's fantastic. What's your favorite song by Papa Roy?
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman, yeah. That's great. And what is your favorite color?
Yellow.
Yellow? Oh, that's a good one. Now, what kind of amp do you have?
Marshall Scott Doc.
A Marshall Stack. Wow, that's really good. Those are pretty loud, you know.
Yes, they are.
Who gave you that?
Kill us?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I know you like cupcakes, right?
Yes?
What's your favorite flavor of cupcake?
Malala.
Vanilla. Okay. Well, great. That's fantastic. Well, I'm glad that you're talking to me. And how's the guitar playing going, okay? Are you practicing a lot?
Yes, I'm practicing Rocky Mountain Way.
Rocky Mountain Way. Okay, good. Have you written any songs yet?
Yeah.
Oh, what is the name of the song you write? You could make a song called I'm for Blues. And you could say, I'm 4 years old and I've got the blues. And then, hey, you gotta do this, okay? Go like this. How. Can you do that? How. Because that's what you do when you play a blues song. You go, I've got the blues. And then you go, how. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm telling you that so that when you write your blues song, you'll be able to go, how. Okay, let's play a blues song and I'll sing, okay? And then you go, how, okay? Ready? Here, you play with me, okay? I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. Okay, you go.
How.
Great. I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. Okay, you go.
Ow.
That's great, Roy 3. Fantastic. And what's on top of your Marshall amp there? What is that glass thing?
Glass slide.
Oh, your glass slide. Do you practice every day?
Yes?
You do?
Yes, I do.
Wow. Well, I can't wait till we come together again. Are you going to come to Los Angeles?
Yes?
Okay. When you come to Los Angeles, we will play guitar together, okay?
Hey.
Yeah, and we could have cupcakes together.
Yeah.
Now, do you want a vanilla cupcake? I'll get you a vanilla one, okay?
But you have to get me a yellow guitar, too.
Oh, is that what you'd like?
I really like those, too.
Yeah. Okay, I think that would be good. Okay, we'll put that on your list of things that Roy 3 needs, okay? And maybe I can have a yellow guitar for you when you get to Los Angeles. How's your little brother? Are you being mean to him?
No.
Oh, good. Good. Well, you give him a hug for me, okay?
Yes.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
Player.
A guitar player? That's fantastic. Do you have a bike?
Yeah. A Spider-Man bike with Spider-Man on it.
Spider-Man?
On it.
Oh. Do you like Spider-Man?
Yes.
He's pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
Well, thank you for talking to me, and it's great to see you again. Next time, you could plug into your amp, okay? And
Yes.
I'll get a guitar and I'll plug into my amp and we can play Rocky Mountain Way together, okay?
Well, I'm going to stand right next to you.
Okay, that'll be good. Don't forget now, you have to write a song, a blues song, okay? Because that's what we do. Us guitar players, we write blues songs. And you could play the blues. And don't forget, you gotta go how. Okay?
Yes.
That's really important when you do the blues. Okay, buddy. I love you. And I love you too. And I'll talk to you again soon, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you later.
I'll see you later, dear.
Okay, no, I'll see you later. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Joe, for having me on the radio show.
Well, there you have it, this week's interview with Roy III. Roy Orbison III, my godson, an amazing kid. His favorite song of his grandfather was Pretty Woman, so we will start with that. Then Analog, one of my songs. Black Keys, then Auerbach is a dear friend from Akron, Ohio, two-piece band. And then Roxy Music, More Than This, which is my favorite Roxy Music song. Got a chance to meet Brian Ferry, and he is the perfect English gentleman. We'll start hour 2 off that way and be back after that. 88.5 FM, Joe Walsh here, and don't forget, following the show today will be a Ask Joe session with 4 listeners' questions and my answers. That's right after the show on 88.5 FM. Last of my kind, that's Jason Isbell, a profound songwriter and a wonderful man. He played at my Vets Aid concert last year in Houston. He played that with an acoustic guitar, and the audience was, you could hear a pin drop, and brought people to tears. And he writes those kind of songs. 88.5 FM, Joe Walsh here, and don't forget, following the show today will be a Ask Joe session with 4 listeners' questions and my answers. That's right after the show on 88.5 FM. 88.5 FM, Joe Walsh here. Well, that's it for this week. I just wanted to leave you with the next song. 40 years ago this month, the Eagles wrapped up their 1980 tour with a show at the Long Beach Arena, where we had a pretty good band fight after the show. You can hear it starting with words if you put on headphones during this song. There was a pretty good band fight backstage after the show was over. Nobody won, but this was the last time we played together until the start of Hell Freezes Over 14 years later. I'll leave you with that, and hope you enjoyed the show. I sure did. We need to wear masks and wash our hands. We're not through this yet. I hope everyone stays well, and God bless us all. See you next week.
Just Ask Joe. The first question is from John Davidson out of Spokane, Washington. Joe, you had mentioned in recent years that you were working on a blues-oriented album. What is the status of that project? I've been very interested to hear it whenever it's ready.
Hey, John, how you doing? Here's the deal with my blues project. I have 3 days of recording overseen by John Was at Capitol Records, and what I need to do is find the time to make it a priority to go through it all and see what we got. There's some great stuff there. The high point was I had mentioned to Bill Withers on the phone what I was doing, and on day 3, Bill showed up. And he's one of the greatest, and that changed the way we all played that day, I'll tell you. I miss Bill I love them. One of the best. I hope that answers your question.
Just Ask Joe. The second question is from Karen Williams from the East Coast. Joe, my question for you is, when you started your career in music, what was your desire at first as a musician? Did you ever wish you could reverse your success or tweak it in any way?
Hey, Karen, how you doing? I always wanted to be in a great band that made songs like the ones I loved on the radio. There are a lot of things that come along with success that I didn't see coming, and they can make you forget what you were doing in the first place, like partying and being a rock star. There was a period of time where I lost perspective and forgot about my music, and I would like to have that time back.
Just Ask Joe. The third question from Marty Barrett. Joe, can you talk a little bit about how you got involved with the Blues Brothers and what it was like filming your famous prison tabletop dancing scene 40 years ago?
Hey, Marty, how you doing? John Belushi was a dear friend, and part of the Blues Brothers movie they were shooting in Los Angeles. It was the end of the movie and the prison scene. And John said, I'm waiting in my trailer for hours while they set up the next scene, and you got to come down here because I'm going crazy. And so I went down and hung out with John and Dan Aykroyd in their trailer for a couple days. And John Landau and Belushi and Aykroyd decided I should be in the prison scene. So I am the first prisoner that starts the riot, and I get up on the table and go crazy dancing. And the most fun was that we shot the scene 3 times, which means we totally trashed everything. And then we had like 3-hour wait while they set everything up exactly like it had been, and then we trashed it again. And we did that 3 times. And in the meantime, I hung out with all the extras, and everybody had a blast.
Just Ask Joe. Our fourth and last question from Tom Michaels out of Kent, Ohio. My name is Tom Michaels from Kent, Ohio, and I was a townie during the 1967 to 73 period. As a regular at the Dome, listening to the Measles and listening to the James Gang, I was wondering what some of your early memories were regarding the music scene in Kent during your early days.
Hey, Tom, how you doing? Kent, Ohio in 1965 to about 1969 was a little island in Ohio with an incredible music scene. There were 4 clubs downtown, and there were 10,000 kids in the dorms on campus. And so any night you could go downtown and hear 4 different bands, one of which was me. First, in the Measles, we played in a place called the Fifth Quarter, and it was packed on weekends, because everybody in northern Ohio would come to Kent. Kind of like Austin, Texas, but 40 years ago. And then the James Gang got together. When I joined them, we became the house band at JB's, a different club in Kent. And that's where we really put in our 10,000 hours and learned how to be the James Gang 3-piece band. So there you go. I have nothing but fond memories, and I wouldn't be here if I hadn't been there. It was a blessing, and those were the days.